win, you want to close the season out on a high note. That's what the guys have been talking about the last couple of days.
Yeah, Christina, that's what I wanted to kind of touch on. I mean, this time of the year, guys, that are on the fringe are playing for jobs. And I see the last 2 weeks that Aiden O'Connell is playing really well. What's the franchise's plan with him moving forward? Is he vying for a chance to be that team starting quarterback, or what's the plans looking like with him?
I think for them right now, it's just see where Aiden can take you. We haven't had any specific conversations about the future of the quarterback position. But listen, he knows he's competing for it, and you've seen that the last couple of weeks with the way he's come out and play. I mean, Antonio kind of joked with us coming into this week off of that last game. He was like, I don't know where he's coming from playing with his legs like this. He's out there extending plays, and he hadn't even run in maybe 2 weeks ago for the first time. Yeah. So right now, it's just come out, compete. These guys are playing for jobs. They know they've got a really young team, like a bunch of first and second year guys, and you got to put great stuff on film at the end of the season.
Christina Pink joining us. She saw the Raiders top the Saints today, as you saw her on Fox. Let's take a look at the Saints sort of things. There was some momentum with Darren Rizzi as the interim head coach, but now maybe water finding its level a little bit with the Saints team without Derek Carr, without Alvin Kamara. How has New Orleans approached this final stretch of the year? And does Rizzi have a chance to get the job full-time from the sense that you got in speaking with people?
It's tough right now because they have so many injuries. So I don't think anybody's really looking at, this season for what it really could have been had they had a team with healthy, Rizzi is, I can tell you from talking with him in person, just a awesome personality, especially coming from a special team guy. He's got relationships with everybody in every room in the building, and he told us, he's like, I'm just blocking things out right now. He's like, I'm not ignoring it. I understand that that's the thing that's out there, and then I'm going to have to deal with it at the end of the season. But right now, I'm just focused on winning games and not worrying about, what the future is going to look like. And he's interviewed for jobs before, but they don't even want to discuss any of that right now and focus on what's not going on the.
Well, New Orleans will be the host of Super Bowl 59 coming up in a little over a month. Christina, hopefully we get to see you in New Orleans. Safe travels, and we'll talk to you in the new year.
You got it.
Thank you, Christina.
Christina Pink saw the Raiders top the Saints today by a score of 25-10. Brock Bowers setting the NFL record for single-season receptions by a rookie. He's been magnificent for them this year. 108 receptions now on the season for Bowers. I'll say this with the Raiders, because we thought that they had a tight end in Michael Mayer that they drafted a year or two ago. But when the best player in the draft falls to you, you take them. This is the evidence why. And so while the Raiders have a lot of different holes, at least they struck gold with their first-round pick in getting Brock Bowers this past year.
Yeah, I remember when Brock Bowers was in the draft this year, like it's 2 years ago. This year, I mean, I thought the guy was one of the best players in this draft. And to see that he dropped, I guess, what did he drop to 10? Was it 10?
Yeah.
You dropped to 10. You see,
13.
It was a 13. Like that's a big.
I think I just blindly agreed.
Yeah, I know you did. You were like, yeah, 10. Yeah. No, it was like when I saw him play in Georgia, I was like, this dude is the best player on the field every week he plays. And so to see that kind of translate in this league, where it's if you find a tight end that can take advantage of his matchup on linebackers and safeties, you got a chance to be really good and a really good team and have a great foundational piece there.
This was off of an NFL draft where we saw offense go. And when we talk so much about the quarterbacks, and there were a lot of quarterbacks in those offensive picks that I mentioned, not that Brock Bowers isn't getting the hype, because I think that he is. It's just you're not going to get quarterback hype, but a great season for Brock Bowers. Sure. I know Raider fans probably don't want to hear this, but instead of getting the first overall pick, they're now more in danger and falling out of the top 10. Yes, they're at 4-12 right now. And if you look at the strength of schedule and how things play out, they would pick 8th overall. So just in that scenario with these last 2 wins, they've gone from maybe having the first overall pick to maybe not even picking in the top 10.
They can't lose from winning.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
That's crazy.
The Vikings have taken that turnover on downs by Green Bay and have now put together a drive of their own. They are up 7-3, 3:11 left to go until halftime. But Minnesota's got a second and goal from the Green Bay 10-yard line. You said it at the time. I thought at 3rd and 4, I said, I wonder if this is 4-down territory for Green Bay.
You did.
They got about a yard from Romeo Doubs on a bit of a crossing route, maybe 2 yards at most. So it brought up the 4th and 2. You said just kick the field goal at the time.
I get really frustrated watching today's game and the coaches and their aggressiveness. I know you want to have some aggression, and some controlled aggression is really good. But when you're in positions like this where it's still in the first and second quarter and you're passing up on points, it does not make sense to me at all, especially in a situation like that. It was 3rd and 4. If you got it to 4th and inches, go for it. That's controlled aggression. When you catch a pass for 1 or 2 yards, now it's 4th and 2 or 4th and 3. Kick the field goal and get points. Right now it would be 7-6. If they score here, it still would be a 1-possession game, but not if they score a touchdown here, it's two possessions.
As a former player, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you believe in momentum?
1 to 10, I would say I would give it a good solid 7.5.
Okay,
8.
good, because I'm at 9 to 10.
Yeah,
I completely 100% believe in it. And while Green Bay looks at that situation there and saying, like, all right, we want to score a touchdown, we think we're going to have to score points. When you kick a field goal, it's a different feeling of holding a team to 3 than it is from getting a turnover on downs, not putting points on the board. Like, I feel it was a huge win for Minnesota instead of Green Bay getting something from it. Now Minnesota goes down. They're unable to convert the 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line, so they kick a 25-yard field goal, so it's going to be 10-3. But that's the thing that I think Matt LaFleur had to take into account is you're coming into this game, and I know there are a bunch of people that thought Green Bay was the favorite. I don't know what the line was at kickoff. Maybe you got it off the top of your head, but I know that it was, I think, back and forth throughout the week. The point is it was only about a 1-point spread. You're coming into the game, you're not that big of an underdog to Minnesota. And in fact, you may actually be the favorite. So why give them any sort of momentum or any reason to get excited about something? It's a big enough game already. If you just kind of keep it close to the vest, keep your emotions in check, don't do anything silly, 7-6 game, and maybe Minnesota still goes down and kicks a field goal, but there sure seemed to be a little bit of excitement on that drive for Minnesota, and now it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, a 4th down stop is huge. We talk about momentum situations. You get a stop, and you have a team that's drove the ball all the way down the field, and you give up no points. That's huge. If you give up 3, that's still a win for the offense.
Speaking of threes, that could be the situation in Cleveland. Let's jump to the news desk. He's Kerry Rhodes. I'm Dan Beyer. That is Monty Bolaños giving us the latest. And Christina Pink's phone dropped out, and she was telling us that the Raiders arrived at 1 a.m. last night in New Orleans. That's also when Monty was going out last night.
Oh, no, it's true.
Oh,
I mean,
wow,
listen,
look at that. Wow.
Dan knows me real well. Exactly. It's the holidays. I got to go out when I can. At least I'm still here. You know, I'm working, I'm partying. I got to do it all. A little bit of everything.
What are you doing at 1 a.m., Mons?
The Beverly Garland right across from us, Carrie, has a nice little bar.
Really?
Yes, it's true. And have late night happy hour.
By the way, I completely made that up, but it sounds like I was a little more accurate than I thought.
It may have not been 1, but may have been late. Sure. Let's say that. But a nice little late night happy hour. Okay. I have to stand up so I can see Carrie because Dan blocked me from looking at him.
We're having some TV trouble, so we had to take Monty's screen from the studio to show Browns Dolphins.
Right, because it's so riveting that you definitely needed to see it.
Maybe that's why it's just not working.
You're right. Yeah, Dolphins are up at halftime, 6-3. Again, riveting.
Do you think they're telling us that Dolphins-Browns is not safe for work? And that's why it's not working.
That's why
here,
it's not working. That's got to be it. That's 100% it. As you mentioned, the Vikings did just extend their lead with a field goal over the Packers. 10-3 is the score. Sam Darnold did throw a touchdown pass to Jalen Naylor, a 31-yard touchdown pass. And the best part so far of the 2 games going on is that after they hit that touchdown, the Vikings danced "We're All in This Together" from High School Musical. Guys, it was great. Please look it up on social media if you haven't seen watching it. It's awesome. What happened earlier today? Well, the Bills clinched the number 2 seed in the AFC after crushing the Jets 40-14. The Eagles clinched the NFC East after crushing the Cowboys 41-7. It marks the 20th straight season without a repeat champion in that division. Every year, it's someone different. This year, it's the Eagles. Saquon Barkley, a season-high 31 carries for 167 yards, bringing his total to 2,005 on the season. 9th running back to go over 2,000 rushing yards in a season. If you want to count this record, he's 101 yards away from breaking Eric Dickerson's record. If you want to count it, it's with more games. It's up to you. Now, Philadelphia did lose Kenny Pickett to a hard hit to the ribs, which he had been questionable all week, but Jalen Hurts is out because of the concussion. Tanner McKee, who I thought was a rookie because they were like, his first NFL snap ever. No, but it was his first NFL snap. 6th-round pick from 2023. He was 3 of 4 for 54 yards and 2 touchdowns. One of them went to A.J. Brown. Brown got really excited and threw the ball into the stands. Big Dom went and got the ball.
Yep, that's what head of security does.
Exactly. And don't worry, the fan in return who gave the ball back got A.J. Brown's signed jersey right off his back.
A.J. Brown just quote retweeted someone who said, A.J. Brown deserves to give this guy like his game check. and again, I'm not a movie guy, so I'm gonna rely on Carrie on this one.
What you got?
What movie is this look from? I don't know. Is from is that one of those like Jordan?
It's not
Peele?
to Get Out. It's I know the movie too. I know I just can't think of the name.
Burst.
I'm looking it up.
Chris,
Hold on.
you guys know?
It's like the Bonnie and Clyde type of movie that they
Nope.
did.
Oh, yes,
Nope.
it is. Is it Nope?
No, it's not Nope.
Nope.
It's not Nope.
But it is one of those movies. Yes, you're right.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I don't know which one it is, but you're right.
Sorry, that Nope was for I have no clue.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Good job.
Sometimes those things happen.
They do.
Oh,
They
all
do.
good.
The Buccaneers, they took down the Panthers 48-14.
No, you're done. The music's
I'm
on.
done. Seriously, I know.
Go ahead.
Baker
Go
Mayfield,
on.
359 yards and 5 touchdowns in the win. The Buccaneers also had a scoop and score after blocking a punt. Raiders topped the Saints 25-10. Yes, Brock Bowers, 7 catches, 77 yards, the most receiving yards by a rookie tight end in NFL history, 1,144 yards and counting because there's still 1 week. He also set the single-season rookie record for the most receptions today, which you mentioned, 108, passing Puka Nacua, who had 105 in 2023. But Malik Neighbors, after today, has 104 after the Giants outscored the Colts 45-33. They do eliminate the Colts from playoff contention. Malik Neighbors ended with 171 yards and 2 touchdowns in the win. Rookies Malik Neighbors and Tyrone Tracy are just the second pair of rookie teammates since 1970 to each surpass 1,000 yards. This is for the Giants. And lastly, here, the Jaguars beat the Titans 20-13. Okay, back to you.
And that movie is called Queen and Slim. It's the name of the movie.
That's what it is.
Queen, okay.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
Thought I had, but no.
I auditioned for it. And
Did
I didn't
you?
get it.
That's kind of a
Daniel got
flex.
it. So I tried
kind
to
of
put
a
it out of my
flex.
mind. That's why I forgot it, I think.
Are you the guy making the look or the guy he's looking at?
I am the guy that got passed on. But I did audition for it, so I know that one.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't know it like 3 minutes ago.
Because I put it out of my mind, Dan. When you don't get it, it doesn't exist.
Hit her up at Monty Bolaños. You on Blue Sky yet, Monty?
No.
I know Carrie's not. I am. Find me at Dan Byer. You can get Carrie on X at Carrie25 Roads. Hit Monty up at Monty Bolaños, and you can find me at Dan Byer on Fox. All right, I'm going to say something that may be crazy. From what Monty was just talking about, maybe Joe Shane deserves another year as the general manager of the Giants.
That's crazy.
Malik Neighbors has hit.
He is.
Right?
He's good.
Their fault was giving Daniel Jones the contract in the first place.
Yes.
And then their plan was to build an offensive line and try to give Daniel Jones a weapon. Well, that did work out. Look at Malik Neighbors, Tyrone Tracy now has been a banter for that running back position. I know it's just one game, and I don't know how the Colts lose this game, but maybe it's not as bad as we think in the act. They're going to get a top 5.
This is Sports Radio WEJL's coverage of the 73rd Annual Lynett Tournament on 94.1 in Wilkes-Barre, 102.7 in Scranton, and 6:30 a.m. all over Northeast PA. Today's coverage is sponsored by River.
of the Lynett Memorial Holiday Basketball Tournament, and this one's going to be an exciting rematch to start of last year's final. It was last year the Scranton Knights took on the Scranton Prep Classics and handed the Classics their only season regular season loss last year. This year, both teams come in. The Classics come in 7-0, and the Lady Knights is 6-1 record. So it's got the matchup of a championship like you would not believe. Hi, everybody. I'm Terry Dietz, along with Kevin Clark, and we're set to bring you all this exciting action in this tournament. It just has this wonderful feeling when you do it.
Yeah, no, it's best tournament around the holidays. Obviously, 73 years on the boys' side. I think it's about 14 on the girls' side. But every year's been great. It's been very exciting. After last year's championship game, it was very fantastic. We're seeing the matchups tonight between Scranton and Scranton Prep. And as you said, Terry, it was the Scranton Lady Knights who came on last year for the Classics, so now they're looking for some revenge.
Well, you know, and the winner will get the coveted banner that just keeps going, and we print every hour, and it's very specific, and we have a lot of people that have wrapped up in banners around their shoulders. You know, this is not the winning of the girls' portion of this. That started in 2003. So this celebrates the 21st year. Yep. So, but last year it was Scranton over Scranton Prep by a score of 65-54 in a game that went back and forth until the last one. And then in the second of this recap tonight, we're going to have another repeat of last year where Scranton will take on Holy Cross. Last year was Scranton beating Holy Cross in a buzzer beater. It was 48-46. This year, the Holy Cross Crusaders come into this. They'll take on the Scranton Knights in the nightcap. But it's going to be a great game tonight. We're ready to bring you all this exciting action. And we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back, and we're going to set the stage for tonight's championship game when we return to the Lackawanna College Student Union 73rd running Lynett tournament right here on Sports Radio WEJL.
What does it mean to be an elite high school basketball player? NEPA Elite at Riverfront Sports in Scranton has your answer. NEPA Elite is looking for players to join one of the most successful AAU programs in the country. NEPA Elite has built a national reputation of building the skill sets of local players and helping them evolve into next-level college prospects. Dream to be elite? We have the answer for you. NEPA Next Youth Basketball Program is the feeder program into NEPA Elite. We take youth players and introduce them to the same opportunities established by the NEPA Elite program as we aim to develop a well-rounded athlete. Aspiring basketball players can maximize their potential at Riverfront Sports in Scranton. With tryouts beginning in February and March approaching quickly, make sure to reserve your spot on the list by calling 570-347-0797 or go to riverfrontsports.com. That's riverfrontsports.com.
Hyundai Holidays and only at Dixon City Hyundai. A 2024 Elantra. Lease it for just $159 a month. Just $159 a month. Or buy with 0% APR for 48 months and $500 bonus cash. Or a 2025 Tucson. Lease for $224 a month. Or a 2024 Santa Fe. Lease for just $289 a month. Just $289 a month. Or purchase either with 0% APR for 48 months and no payments for 90 days. Or cruise into the year in a 2024 Santa Cruz. Lease for $329 a month with 2.99 APR available for 60 months. Hyundai Holidays and only at Dixon City Hyundai. Don't miss the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event happening now at Dixon City. Online at DixonCityHyundai.com. All offers with chairman approval with HMFC plus tax and dock fee. All leases with 10K per year allowance. 24 Elantra, 24 Santa Cruz, $39.99 DAS, 25 Tucson, and 24 Santa Fe, $49.99 DAS. See dealer for complete details.
Bundle up, adventure seekers. The Lackawanna River Conservation's annual Shiverfest is back. Mark your calendars for Saturday, January 18, 2025, and get ready for a day of extreme fun and community spirit. Hi, this is Rachel Cody with the Honesdale National Bank, member FDIC. Kickoff is at noon with the Extreme Kayak Paddle. from Parker Street Landing to Sweeney's Beach, river conditions permitting. Then warm up at the Thaw Party from 1:30 to 4 p.m. at Groove Brewing, 1401 Sanderson Avenue, Scranton. Pre-register for $20 or $25 at the door. Kids 12 and under for $10. Enjoy pizza, wings, vegetarian chili, and live music from Bow and Straight. Don't miss the Shiverfest 2025 raffle with fantastic prizes, including 4 lift tickets and a Midland tent rental valued at $600. For more information, visit our website at hmbbank.bank/community.
This holiday season, PepsiCo in Pittston sends warm wishes to all their loyal customers and hardworking employees. To their employees, thank you for your dedication and support all year long. As you celebrate with family and friends, remember to make Pepsi a part of your holiday traditions. Raise a glass to joy, togetherness, and the simple pleasures that make the season special. From everyone at PepsiCo in Pittston, they wish you a festive, sparkling holiday season and a happy, prosperous new year. Here's to sharing more moments together in 2025.
Hey, let's face it, we all seem to have so many meetings these days, and they all seem to do the same thing and produce the same results, right? Well, if you really want to get your people excited about attending your next meeting, here's one word that will do it: Nina's. Nina's Bites in Dunmore and Clark Summit can turn your ordinary meetings into extraordinary meetings that make your people want to attend. Just tell them you're getting Nina's Bites and see how they react. Nina's, the original Northeast PA boneless bites and fresh dough pizza. Order online now for your next meeting at ninasbites.com.
The 73rd Annual Lynett Tournament on Sports Radio WEJL, presented by Northeast Rehab.
Well, welcome back to Lackawanna College Student Union as we get set for the girls' final in the 73rd running of the Lynett Memorial Basketball Tournament. I'm Terry Dietz along with Kevin Clark. I want to say a special thanks to all those people here at Lackawanna College that have worked so hard to make sure that this thing goes off without a hitch. And so far, we haven't had any. I also want to give a special thanks to our staff back in the studio. Of course, Zach, who's back in the WEJL control room. He's the guy that really makes it happen. And also to Pat McIntyre, who's been relentless at trying to get all the things put together, kind of in training to be able to take over the organization of this next year. But you know what? Speaking of training, here's 2 teams that meet back on the hardwood tonight, Kevin. Last year, the Scranton Knights, they were loaded for bear. I mean, they had a lot of people. They had a really good young talent in there that made a big difference. And then it was too much for Scranton, the Scranton girls to handle. Later in the season, though, they got some revenge back and were able to get the win back when they played down at Scranton. However, tonight, this is a little bit more equal playing field, I think.
Yeah, definitely. When you take a look at Scranton Prep and the 5 returning starters, the senior class, they've been coming up together, but they've been playing well, and the chemistry is probably as good as it's ever been for the classics. And you take a look at Scranton, still some younger talent there. Christine Jacklinski obviously leading the Scranton Lady Knights. Followed up with some good incoming class, a good incoming class through Riley Bell, and you have the O'Shea twins. So it's going to be an interesting game, and I think that both teams are really excited about it.
Well, and I think the other thing that comes into play is that the classics last year going all the way for the state championship game feet, and they learned a lot from that. And this year they've worked on a lot of that. This is only their 2nd game in league or in the area. Everything else they've played outside of some really good teams.
Yeah, we were talking about this on Friday during their Dunmore game, and Coach Pavilion really wanted to get outside of the area and really prep his girls for another.
Scranton earns the right to play in this with a win over Holy Cross, 57-30 on by a score of 69-47. We'll come back, talk more about their records and a few more things about tonight's contest when we return to the Lackawanna College Student Union 73rd running of the Lynett Memorial Tournament right here on Sports Radio WEJL.
Hey high schoolers, it's your time to shine. Whether you're in 9th to 12th grade or homeschool, join the Cooperage Project's team. Hi, this is Gianna from Honesdale National Bank, member FDIC. Happening every first Most months, it'll be at the Stoneworks Youth Center, but occasionally it'll take place at the Cooperage main stage, complete with lights and a professional soundboard. Best of all, it's absolutely free. Bring your instruments, karaoke tracks, slam poetry, short acts, or any performance pieces. Not a performer? Come hang out, enjoy some snacks, and cheer on your friends. Don't miss this chance to showcase your talents or simply enjoy a night out with friends. For more information, visit our website at hmbbank.bank/community.
Become the best you can be. In training with the best in Northeast Pennsylvania, Riverfront Sports in Scranton offers full circle training where athletes can maximize their potential and enhance their skills by focusing on overall development from former high school, college, and professional coaches. With sports-specific training, Riverfront Sports in Scranton looks to tailor individual and group instruction with our sports training while collaborating on making a fully developed competition. To learn more about the programs that Riverfront Sports has to offer, visit our website at riverfrontsports.com. That's riverfrontsports.com. Or give us a call at 570-347-0797. That's 570-347-0797. Riverfront Sports. It's where you want to be.
It's here again. Hyundai Holidays and only at Dixon City Hyundai. A 2024 Elantra. Lease it for just $159 a month. Just $159 a month. Or buy with 0% APR for 48 months and $500 bonus cash. Or a 2025 Tucson. Lease for $224 a month. $224 a month. Or a 2024 Santa Fe. Lease for just $289 a month. Just $289 a month. Or purchase either with 0% APR for 48 months and no payments for 90 days. Or cruise into the new year in a 2024 Santa Cruz. Lease for $329 a month. $329 a month with 2.99 APR available for 60 months. It's here again. Hyundai Holidays and only at Dixon City Hyundai. Don't miss the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event happening now at Dixon City Hyundai. Online at DixonCityHyundai.com. All offers with Chairman approval with HMFC plus tax, tags, and dock fee. All leases with 10K per year allowance. 24 Elantra, 24 Santa Cruz with $39.99 DAS, 25 Tucson, and 24 Santa Fe, $49.99 DAS. See dealer for complete details.
From the Scranton and Wilkes-Barre area as part of Northeast Rehab. Whether you're dealing with arthritis, osteoporosis, or other joint issues, my team and I are here to help. At Northeast Rehab, we believe in a team-based approach to care. Service to get you the best results possible. Call us today at 570-348. Request an appointment online. Let's work together to get you feeling your best again.
Eastern Roofing is your full-service solution to your home and commercial exterior. From roof repair and replacement, seamless gutter systems to siding installation, no leak is insignificant and no job is too big. Easy financing available. Call today, 877-570-ERSI. That's 877-570-3774. Or go to 570ERSI.com. Eastern Roofing Systems, PAHIC number 017000.
You're listening to the 73rd Annual Lynett Tournament on Sports Radio WEJF. Riverfront Sports. Welcome.
Of the Lynett Memorial Tournament, we're just moments away from tip-off. They have played so far. Prep with wins. The only one was over Dunmore. They've had wins over Immaculate Heart, Pearl River, Delaware Valley, Plainfield, Upper Dublin, and Bethlehem Liberty. On the other side, Scranton has won Valley West, North Plainfield, so a opportunity to look there. Is that the same Plainfield that Scranton played?
Two different high schools right next to each other, yeah.
How about that? And then Hazleton area was the lone defeat over the Scranton girls in a tough Hazleton area.
Going 50 for 50. I'm retarded and shoot up the party, then change the artillery. Energy.
Good evening and welcome to Lackawanna College, home of the Lynett Memorial Basketball Tournament. Tonight's girls' championship game features the Scranton Prep Classics and the Scranton High School Lady Knights. Your starting lineups first for the Classics. At guard, a senior, number 2, Ashlyn Moore. At guard, senior number 10, Maya Jenkins. At guard, senior number 12, Claire McGrath. At guard, senior number 24, Jenna Hillebrand. And at forward, senior number 44, Bella Dinnebaum. Head coach of the Classics is Bob Baviglia. And now the starting lineups for the Lady Knights. At guard, a senior number 0, Madeline O'Shea. At guard, sophomore number 2, Chrissy Jaklinski. At guard, senior number 4, Catherine Hill. At guard, sophomore number 22, Jalen Allers. And at guard, senior number 24, Maggie O'Shea. Head coach of the Lady Knights is P.J. Hughes. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask you to please rise and remove your caps as we honor the United States of America and the men and women who serve to protect it with the playing of the national anthem. Tonight's anthem will be sung by the Miller sisters, Lachelle, Shayna, Jamaica, and Georgia.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
The night rhythms. I think that was girls from the night rhythms that sang this from Scranton High School. But what a been
That was the best national anthem I've ever heard.
Oh, it was just a 4-part harmony and just done well. And we'll get set for action here. Let's go with the starting lineups. First of all, for the Scranton Prep Classics, it'll be Ashlyn Moore, Jenkins, McGrath, Hildebrand, and Dennebaum. Over on the other side for the Lady Knights, it'll be Maddie O'Shea, Chrissy Jaklinski, Catherine Hill, Allers, and also Maggie O'Shea that will start for the Knights. And we're about set for action here. They put the last bit of music up on the PA system, and we'll be underway here in just a matter of moments as they get set for the tip-off. And 3 officials in the area. I don't know the officials, Kevin. You do, so we'll let you identify them. I think you probably know each one of them.
Dave Hart, Choppy Craig, and Kevin Grassi over there.
We're set. There's the whistle. Dennebaum at the center. She'll tip it off against Jaklinski. It's going to be controlled by the Classics, and they'll get it over to the right side to McIntyre. Now they're going to move it to Dennebaum. Back out front. They'll move it to inside. Back over, far side to Moore, and then back inside shot is up and no good by Jenkins.
Good take, good patience on that first possession there. Scranton matched up, I think, very appropriately on skills here.
So McGrath comes down with it, and then they're going to get the inside pass. It's going to be taken away. Well, they're going to go after it, and it's going to be brought down by Jenkins. She'll get it back to Hildebrand as she comes down the right lane. So far, that defense is going to be pesky. A little travel called on Jenkins out in front of top of the key. They'll turn it back over. Still knotted at 0. 7:35 left.
Second possession in a row, we're seeing that pressure, Terry.
They'll bring it right out as inbounding it. On the near side will be Maggie O'Shea. She'll send it back over to the right side to Derek Linsky. Down the court, down the right lane. She'll hand it off far side, gets it to Hill. Back out front as they'll bring it over to O'Shea again. O'Shea cross court to Allers. Allers looks inside. Guarded out front by Dennebaum, who's right on it. Tough man-to-man defense here on both of them. Back over to the right side. Trying to spin around. Spin move. Shot is up. Off the glass and in for Allers, and she'll get the first points of the ball game.
Great move by Chrissy Jacklinski there, driving up front, and spinning off her, using her body for a shot.
Back over right side. In on the left side goes McGrath. Right to the hoop. Taken away far side. Foul's going to be called. Hildebrand gets called. And she's like, really? Did I foul? So, no, actually, they're going to call this on Scranton. Yeah, they're going to call it on Hill. She looked guilty over in the far side when he first. Would have been offensive. Now they'll turn it over, so they... That's an interesting... Was that really a backcourt?
It was, yeah. I agree with the referee on that one.
Far side, as they'll bring it back in. Maggie O'Shea will inbound it. She'll get it to the left side to Jacklinski. Jacklinski looks over to the left. Here comes O'Shea. She'll dump it off to her sister and then back over out front. Turn around. They'll get it back out to Allers. Allers looks inside from point extended. Now comes over right side. They'll move it to O'Shea again. Maggie O'Shea shot from 3. This one's up off the rim. No good. Rebound going to be controlled by McGrath. She'll get it down quickly. Right side to Moore. Moore back to McGrath. College 3 hits the rim. Shots up. No good. Rebound is going to be almost taken away. Bella Dennebaum's going to get called with a foul. You know, Prep has got to really slow down on taking good shots. That was a really far shot.
Yeah, I think some of these girls are probably capable of making that college 3. But what both teams need to do right now is handle the pressure a little bit better.
Inbound pass by O'Shea. Has some trouble getting the inbound. Full court pressure by the Classics. They'll break it, and Maddie O'Shea will get it across the timeline. She'll bring it back to the near side to Allers, and now Allers will go out and center it. Backs up right into the Falcons logo, and now she'll go to the left side as she feeds it over to Maggie O'Shea. O'Shea kicks it out. Right side, gets it to Maddie O'Shea, and now Maddie back to Maggie, and now they'll set it up as Prep continues with just staunch defense. A good feed underneath. There's going to be a 5-second violation. Nullifies the basket. There's going to be movement over here. They'll inbound it, so it still remains 2-2.
PJ Hughes not very happy with that call.
Well, I might have not sure.
I think so too. I think probably broke that plane just a little bit.
McGrath brings it down to the right-hand side. Jenkins drives the lane, has it stripped away as she goes up. Reaching in is Chrissy Jacklinski. And the Classics will inbound it underneath her own basket. McGrath standing at the top of the key. They'll get the inbound pass to Dennebaum. Back over to Hildebrand. Hildebrand drives the lane, takes the shot inside. Right-handed hook is not going to fall, and now she's going to bring it back outside. They clear it out quickly. Down court, kicked out to O'Shea. She drains it from 3 on the far side of the court in the corner.
Great shot by Madeline O'Shea there. Catherine Hill on the downhill drive, just kicked it right out to that corner.
Back on the Prep side of things, they're going to bring it over to Moore. Moore to Jenkins. Jenkins looks inside, back out front to Dennebaum, hands it off to Hildebrand, drives the lane, takes the one-hander in and out of the basket, gets her own rebound, draws a foul, and one. So a chance to tie it up.
Yeah, great job following up her own shot and staying with it there, got the N1.
So it brings the score to 5-4 with 4:55 left to play here in the first quarter. So far, back and forth. Hillebrand's shot is up, nothing but net. Brings it to a 5-5 tie. Prep back in full court press. They get it in to O'Shea, back to O'Shea, and then they'll bring it to the near side to Jack Linsky. Jack Linsky gets some pressure, taken away by the Classics, knocked away by Moore, brought down court to Jenkins. Moore transition to the left. It's up and no good on the layup. Gives the rebound to O'Shea, and she'll bring it right back down to Maggie O'Shea as she gets across the line, and she's going to take her time.
Yeah, they need to settle down a little bit. They've had 3 turnovers there already against Scranton Prep's pressure.
Back over to the right side, Jack Linsky with the basketball, drives the lane, takes the shot off the bank, and it's good.
She's so tough on the drive and off the dribble. She converts at a very, very high percentage as well.
Coming back down will be McGrath. She brings it down across the half-court mark. Substitutions now coming in for Scranton. Driving to the lane will go McGrath. She'll draw the foul from Allers, I believe. We'll wait in the official call as they make the right call. You can, too, to Shane Scanlon Law. And as a result, it'll be the third team foul here in the first quarter with 4:08 left. But this one's going to be a shooting one as McGrath goes to the line. Chance to tie it up. McGrath gets the first of 2.
Deanna Smith
into the game.
Riley Bell checking
will
in
come
for the Lady Knights.
Anaya Smith
and Riley Bell. Have a good start to her freshman year.
Second shot is up and good. Inbound pass, still full court pressure. They get it into Jack Linsky. Jack Linsky, open court down, knocked away by Hillebrand in transition, and she's going underneath, trying to get it to Smith, but Hillebrand got in the way. They'll take an inbound from over in the corner of the court. As I'm going to I have to get a number here on somebody that I did not have. Isn't that... Does that surprise you? Back over to the near side. They'll bring it to Smith. Smith centers it to Jack Linsky. Jack Linsky to O'Shea. Tapped away by Hillebrand. Gets the steal. Brings it down court. Dribbles inside. Has it stripped away by O'Shea. Now down court to Jack Linsky. McGrath is going to get called with a block. Didn't have herself set 100%. And that will be her first foul of the ball game, I believe. At the foul line will go Jack Linsky. She'll shoot 2.
On the Classics, Claire McGrath, that's her first.
A lot of Chrissy Jack Linsky's plays tonight will be at that rim, getting past these defenders with her speed and her strength.
First shot is up. She misses the first. Substitutions now coming in for the Classics as we'll see Fenton. Ava Fenton will come in. And also we're going to see some substitution of a little bit of height. Then they'll bring Mamera in as Chloe Mamera comes in, the 5'11 sophomore. Second shot is up and good.
Jalen Allers checking back in.
And Prep will get the ball back as they now trail by 1.
Jalen Allers subs in for Maggie O'Shea on the Scranton side.
Inbound pass will come to Hillebrand. Down court. Right side. Drives, turn around, tries to feed it inside, knocked out of bounds, but they'll maintain possession of the ball, and as a result, they'll inbound it underneath their own basket.
You can see Prep really trying to set the tone here with the speed and the tempo of the game.
Inbound pass goes to Denenbaum. Denenbaum sets it up. Hillebrand across the outside of the perimeter, comes over the arc, passes over the right side to Mamera. Mamera looking for some help. She gets it from Fenton. Fenton getting heavy pressure on top of her from Jack Linsky, gets it out to Denenbaum. 3:13 left. Denenbaum advances the ball. Then they get it to Mamera. Into traffic, gets it in, and man, what a great right-hander straight at the board.
Good strong take there from Chloe Mamera. As Prep is continuing on with this full court.
They lead Allers to get the inbound pass. She'll bring it back down. Left side, little left-hander is up, no good. Brought it up from down by her hip. Now she's going to feed it down, and Prep gets it down to Hillebrand. In some traffic, and a good right hand, right side.
A tough finish there by Jenna Hillebrand.
11-8, 2:44 left to play, first quarter. Prep leads it by 3. To the right side. Here will come Bell. Bell cross court, brings it over to Smith. Smith to Allers, and now back out front to O'Shea. O'Shea met out there by McGrath, tries to dribble out of her way, but can't do it. Passes back over left side, foul line extended right at the point. Now they'll go back over to Bell. Bell to Allers. Allers trying to move a little bit closer to the basket. Can't get there. Going to feed it left side and gets it over to Smith. Smith, go ahead.
Good patience here by Scranton. They're not trying to force anything early.
Looking to the right-hand side. They'll feed it. Jack Linsky on the far side. Pulls back, shoots it from three, in and out of the rim, spits it right back out, and Denenbaum is there for the rebound. To the right side, Hillebrand. Bounce pass inside to Mamera. Mamera kicks it back out. Denenbaum left all alone and drains it from way out the parking lot.
Such an improvement for the perimeter game through Bella Denenbaum. Good start here for Scranton Prep.
We're going to take a 30-second break. 14-8 the score. You're listening to the 73rd running of the Lynett Memorial Basketball Tournament from Lackawanna Student Union. We'll be back right on Sports Radio, WEJO.
You're listening to the 73rd Annual Lynett Tournament on Sports Radio WEJL, presented by Riverfront Sports.
Well, 75% of the first quarter is in the books. 14-8, the lead goes to the Classics, and now it'll be the Knights bringing it down to Allers on the left side. They'll feed it. Jack Linsky is trying to get the ball, but she's going to pull the foul. That'll be the third team foul against Prep.
Eva Fenton holding off the ball there on Chrissy Jack Linsky as she tries to get open. She's pressuring her extremely well right now.
Inbound pass goes to Bell. They'll get it back left side to Allers. Denenbaum on the coverage. Tough man-to-man defense here by the Classics. Out front, Denenbaum talking out front the whole time. She communicates. I would sometimes wonder, does she talk to herself or the other player? Back over to the left side, and they'll bring it right back out to Jack Linsky. Jack Linsky looks left, then goes right, then backs up to three. Shot is up off the left side of the room. Fenton with the rebound, and she'll bring it right back down into play. Left side, she gets it to McGrath. McGrath down the left lane, now looks back inside, gets a little help from Mamera. She needs a little more help here. She's looking for somebody, gets it back over to Denenbaum as she comes out to lend a hand. Good defense on the part of the Lady Knights here is going to the basket and then snuffed away by Jack Linsky was Denenbaum, but it's going to be brought back down, and now they'll get it.
Good job gang rebounding there by Scranton.
O'Shea into traffic, kicks it back inside the Bell. Bell Jack to the left side to Allers, and now Allers looks inside out front by Mamera. Lots of movement. Little hook shot on the left side is up no good, and this one's going to be taken away on the rebound by the Classics. So far, they've owned the boards, if you ask me. Right side to Jenkins. Jenkins, shot from three, little off center on the left side, going to be brought down. Allers will come back down with it. Wide open O'Shea for the layup down in transition, and it's good.
O'Shea.
And it goes to a 14-10 ball game. Going to see a travel with just 0.2 seconds left. They'll inbound this and try to get it in.
Great advance pass by Jalen Allers. Actually threw it with her offhand to hit Maggie O'Shea for that transition bucket.
14-10 here. They won't get it off in time at the buzzer at the
Your
end of
score
one.
after one quarter.
It's the Classics 14, the Knights 10. We'll be back.
Scranton 10.
With the second quarter of the 73rd running of the Lynett Memorial Tournament from Lackawanna College. Right after this.
Looking for a truck? We've got a lot to choose from. Donali's and Yukons, just to name a few. Our service is the best, and our folks are really nice. They'll help you find your GMC. We have trucks, we have a truck for you. Stop on in and take a look and make your dreams come true. Showdown Buick GMC. Experience, value, satisfaction.
Hi, my name is Bryson Martin. I'm a senior at Scranton Prep. and a member of the boys basketball team. We want to wish the best of luck to all the teams competing in this year's Lynett tournament. At Scranton Prep, we take pride in combining strong academics with athletic excellence. To learn more about prep and how we grow as leaders both on and off the court, visit scrantonprep.org. Wishing everyone in the tournament good luck and happy holidays from us at Scranton Prep.
The 73rd Annual Lynett Tournament on Sports Radio WEJF, presented by Northeast Rehab.
Well, welcome back to those that are listening on the stream. We apparently have some interference going on somewhere on our stream. We do apologize. We'll try to get it if we can. But right now we've got a 14-10 score, 7:53 left. And the Classics trying to take it away on the inbound. There's going to be a backboard by
Scranton Prep right now with tremendous pressure on the basketball.
Prep inbounds it. They get it to Moore. Moore to the right side. They'll work it to Litz. Litz out front, and they're going to go over far side as they work it over to Moore. Starting five, except for Jenkins, is out. Now Moore drives a baseline and gets it on a baseline layup, takes it to a 16-10 game. Maddie O'Shea brings it right back down. Ehlers will pick it up from an errant tap, and she's able to pick it up off the floor. Jeklinski over to the right side. They get it far side to Bell. Bell back out front to Jeklinski, and they're looking to move this inside. Good defense on the part of even the second team on the part of the Classics, and a great block by Kasuba on the far side gives it back. And Kasuba's going to have to turn around and keep it in play, but taken away by Ehlers. Should be a blocking foul. They waited to see if it was going to fall, and Moore got in the way and is going to draw the foul and to be the first team foul here in the second quarter.
Good job. Eva Kashuba not really understanding it. She's running down the sideline. The ball's headed her way. Good strong take by Jalen Ehlers. She looks a little banged up on her knee right now.
Yeah, she kind of turned around. She tried to keep it in play, but unfortunately it didn't happen. They turned it over, turned into a foul. Ehlers will go shoot two. First shot is up. This one's good. Brings it to within 5, 16-11. Back into the ball game will come Maggie O'Shea. Out of the ball game goes Smith. And they'll set it to Ehlers again from the charity stripe. Gets the second one. She didn't even have to call and see if Shane Scanlon could help her out there. The refs made the call, and she made the points. Back over will come the Classics. They lead it 16-12, 4-point lead. Inbound pass comes to Litz. To the right side to Moore. Moore dribbling past O'Shea, right to the basket. Shots up, no good. Rebound brought back on the take back by O'Shea. Down court quickly. Tries to move it in. Guarded out front by Litz. Now moving around out front. They'll move it over to Bell. Bell left side. A lot of bodies moving around on this side of the court. Now they'll move it to Jeklinski. Centers it up, tries to get into the paint. Turn around, takes a step inside. Going to get called with the travel.
I don't know about that one. That was a great gather step and a step through. I think she got one taken away from her there.
You know, you got to depend on what the Euro step is anymore. You know, what's the definition of that? How about it? Back over to the next side as they get ready. Denenbaum coming back in. Mamera with the ball. Got to get called with the travel.
Might have been a quick makeup there.
Mamera will go out of the ball game. She'll take a seat. We'll see some more substitutions. Ehlers will come in. She'll replace, coming off is Gaffney for the Knights. Senior who plays for Coach P.J. Hughes. Ehlers back into the ball game. Now we should be at the starting 5. Well, actually less 1 for the Knights. Right-hand side. Jenkins comes up, tries to steal it away on the pass to Jeklinski, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds, and they'll inbound it over in front of what would have been the old scorer's table.
Yeah, great anticipation there by Maya Jenkins on the defensive end, as she knows exactly what they're trying to do here on the wings.
Left side, O'Shea. Back out front to Bell, to Ehlers. On the left, backs it up. Left lane, looks inside. Eye contact right with Bella Denenbaum. She never takes it away. They'll switch it around, back over far side, get some help, and finally she's going to get O'Shea coming over on the far side as Maggie comes over to help her out. Back out front. They'll bring it. Kasuba. Good defense. Shot from three. This one's drained from about 23 feet away on the left, and it brings it to within one.
Great driving quick there by Maggie O'Shea. Found an open Jalen Allers downtown. Good shot.
16-15 in favor of the Classics. Denenbaum left side. Hands it off. Trying to get something going with Litz. She pulls it up from three. Takes the shot off the rim. Moore way up high on the putback and gets the points.
Athletic rebound there by Ashlyn Moore. And here comes
down court quickly to O'Shea. Shot's going to be missed. Prep comes up with that one. That's a big missed shot. Backcourt to Jenkins. Turns around. Gets it to Denenbaum. Kicks it over. Left-hand side. Trying to feed it inside. Litz. Fadeaway jumper is up and good. 20-15 now, back in a 5-point lead. PJ Hughes wants a timeout. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for more of the 73rd running of the Lynett tournament from Lackawanna right after this.
For over 50 years, the Maddock Agency
Sports Radio WEJL, presented by Riverfront Sports.
20-15 the score, 4:29 left to play. Second quarter, Classics in the lead, 20-15 at the Lynett tournament. Championship for the girls. Terry Dietz along with Kevin Clark. Left side, here comes O'Shea. Block is going to be called. And I think, are they going to call this on Moore? And they are.
I think a lot of the fans behind us need to consider taking the referee test. They seem to have all the answers here.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
they do. It's kind of like having a fourth referee on the floor here. Yeah. So they are looking for officials. It would be a really good thing. Maybe we should use that as a recruitment tool. Backcourt pass is going to be chased back by Jack Linsky. She'll have to bring it back into play. McGrath will be set the meter at the half-court mark. Jack Linsky pushes to the right. Dumps it off over in the right side, gets it over to Maggie O'Shea. O'Shea kicks it near side to Maddie. Maddie back out front to Allers. Allers with 3:55 left to play here in the second. Moves it over to the right lane. O'Shea back with it as Maggie will bring it back out. Kicks it over to Maddie in the corner. Shot is up, no good from three. Rebound ends up with Bella Denenbaum as it's tipped away by McGrath. And they'll bring it right back down court. Top of the key, McGrath. Bounce pass taken away on the far side by Bell, and she's got an open opportunity and turns it into two.
Great anticipation by the freshman Riley Bell there.
McGrath down the left side, now centers it into the middle. Right side to Hillebrand. Hillebrand tries to drive the lane right side, going to draw the foul. This one's going to go against Maddie O'Shea.
That was a good recovery defensive effort by Madeline O'Shea there, but she just used a little too much body. And what Prep's doing is they're utilizing all this stuff off the ball where they're doing these ISO sideline drives. That seems to be working for them.
So they'll inbound it after the foul. It'll be the first team foul here in the second quarter. Inbound pass goes to Denenbaum. Hillebrand with the basketball, tries to work it around the outside, comes to the right, comes back out front. PJ Hughes is looking for something.
Rightfully so. A lot of 5-second counts coming up here.
So PJ, he went up higher than I think the last rebound went up to get that. I saw him jumping on the far side. Well, he's not a tall guy.
PJ's already got the jacket off, too. He's ready to roll.
They'll bring it right down to O'Shea, drives it to the baseline, backs up. Now she'll get it over near side to Allers. Allers tries to drive into double. Questionable whether that was a charge or not, but Bella Denenbaum goes down. Shot goes down and doesn't fall. Now they're going to get it to McGrath all alone for the layup. A missed easy layup is going to be taken away now by the Knights on the outside as Smith brings it down to O'Shea now. They trail by 3. Kicks it to the left. Shot from 3. This one's up. No good. Rebound by Jenkins on the left side. Brings it right back down court all alone. and gets the points in transition. Give it to Kasuba for the points.
Good run, Eva Kashuba, and good find by Maya Jenkins.
Back down court to O'Shea. They'll bring it to the left side. 22-17. 2:17 left to play here in the second. Feed out front. They'll go to Bell. Bell hands it off to O'Shea on the far side. Maddie O'Shea from the foul line. Tacked away by Kashuba, who's having a great shot. She's all alone down court for another one. Up and off. Rebound by Hillebrand and gets the putback. And we're up to a 7-point lead.
Well, Prep's doing really well right now. Is out in transition. They have all 5 people running, so that's going to give them second chance opportunities on missed layups.
Back over to the left, and this one's going to go right down the lane to Jack Linsky as it opened up, and she put the gas pedal down.
That was a heck of a move.
We've got a 30-second timeout, 24-19 to score, 1:37 left to play, second from the 73rd annual Lynett Memorial Basketball Tournament from Lackawanna College. We'll be back on Sports Radio, WEJL.
Looking for a truck? We've got a lot to choose from. Denali's and Yukons, just to name a few. Our service is the best, and our folks are really nice. They'll help you find your dream vehicle and won't inflate the price. So buy a truck, buy a truck, buy a truck from me. Savings and selection, Jodan Buick GMC. We have trucks, we have trucks, we have a truck for you. Stop on in and take a look and make your dreams come true. Jodan Buick GMC. Experience, value, satisfaction.
The 73rd Annual Lynett Tournament on Sports Radio WEJL. Presented by Northeast Rehab.
Well, 1:37 left to play, second quarter, 24-19 in favor of the Classics. But they've had their hands full with this Scranton Knights team.
Yeah, they're scrappy, they're tough, they're quick, athletic. They match up, I think, very well pound for pound with Scranton Prep.
Inbound pass will go to McGrath as they'll get it down quickly. Litz will head down the left lane in the meantime. McGrath down the center of the court, sees the lane, opens up, takes it, and one. She's going to get the and one as she goes in for the quick little layup. Just brought it right down coast to coast.
And Claire McGrath just saw quite the opening there. They're going 5 out in the half court. A couple dribbles right past her and took advantage of that.
O'Shea will come in, and also we'll see Jack Linsky come in on the other side. So that will get them back to their starting 5 minus 1. Shot afterwards for the bonus is up, no good. A rare miss by Claire McGrath. Taken away by Jack Linsky. She'll bring it across the half-court mark. Dribbles behind her back, loses the basketball, and it should be a jump ball, and it's going to be the possession of the Classics.
Just dribbled it right off her foot on that behind the back. Ball got tied up between her and Ava Fenton.
Smith will come in. Out of the ball game will go Maddie O'Shea to get a little break. 1:17 left to play here, second quarter. Inbound pass goes far side to Hillebrand. Back to Litz. She'll bring it across half court. Feeds underneath. Looking underneath for a quick pass to Fenton underneath, or Jenkins rather underneath, but it's not going to happen. I was right. It was Fenton.
Yeah, it was Fenton. Yeah.
Inbound by the Knights. They'll bring it right back down court to the right side with a minute left to play in the half. To the right side now. It'll be out front by O'Shea. Tie up on the outside by Bella Dennebaum as Allers got it, and then Dennebaum just reached in right away, and that gets the alternating possession back on the Prep side.
Yep, they're doing a lot of switching and blitzing off these handoffs that Scranton's not running.
Allers looking to get inside. Dennebaum right in front of her. Gets in her face as she shoots from 3. Shots up, no good. There's going to be a foul called underneath. Hillebrand's trying to argue it. And then Amelia is saying, well, you got to... Inbound pass comes in. They'll get it to Jack Linsky. Jack Linsky from the corner tries to drive in, and this one's going to get through again, and this one's going to be, I believe, Dennebaum. We'll see if it's going to be McGrath. Going to call it against Fenton.
Reaching in on the drive. That's her second in a row there, yeah.
That'll be her third foul. So Ava Fenton has 3 fouls coming off the bench, according to the scoreboard at least. And we'll wait as at the foul line will go. back into the ball game. Also in the game on the other side will come Smith again. Both O'Shea up and misses, and now they'll bring it back to Hildebrand. Hand off to McGrath. Hildebrand down. Dribbles around the perimeter and gets it to Litz on the far side. Some time off the clock here.
Prep looking like they're playing for one here.
Jenkins backs up, moving forward, hands it off, gets it to McGrath. McGrath looking, hands off again to Hildebrand. Hildebrand looking left, looking right, 9 seconds left. Hildebrand into the basket and drains it with 5 seconds left. Scranton gets it into O'Shea. Down court very quickly to Smith at the buzzer. Gets it in at the buzzer for 2.
What a comeback play right there. I didn't think she was going to get it off.
I didn't think so either, and just made it look easy. 28-22 at the half, a 6-point lead. We'll come back with the halftime from the 73rd running of the Lynett Memorial Basketball Tournament at Lackawanna College, right here on Sports Radio WEJL.
It's here again, Hyundai Holidays, and only at
Advertisements.
Well, welcome back to the home of the Falcons, Lackawanna College Student Union. Want to thank our friends here at the Student Union for all their help, as they've been absolutely phenomenal to work with, and certainly they make this easy for us to be able to put this tournament on. So we want to say thanks to them. But we've got a 28-22 halftime lead for the Classics. It's been a close one, Kevin.
Yeah, it definitely has been. A little uncharacteristic of Scranton Prep. They have 10 turnovers at halftime, but they are shooting 50% from the field, and they've only taken 3 threes. Conversely, for Scranton, they have 8 turnovers to Prep's 10, but they're shooting 2 of 10 from the 3 in the first half. 1 or 2 more of those go down. We're obviously looking at a different ball game, but they're shooting 40% from the field overall for the first half. So numbers pretty similar. Tempo pretty similar, and physicality pretty similar. I think we're ready for a good second half here.
Well, Prep, even across both quarters, 14 points in both. We haven't seen either team really, get anything going tremendously. I expect to see Prep coming back out like they did in the semifinal on Friday, making some halftime adjustments and turning up the heat.
Yeah, definitely. I think what I really like seeing out of Scranton Prep right now is they're really getting into a high spread offense and getting those baseline drives in ISO situations. I think they're sticking to their game plan defensively, obviously trying to shut down Chrissy Jacklinski, who had a good half with 8 points, shooting 3 for 6. So they're going to have to pay attention a little bit more to her. Hopefully some role players don't get off in the second half, but that pressure is intense, and I think we'll see a lot of it in the second half here.
Well, we'll wait and see what happens. Bob Baviglia brings his girls out a little bit earlier, getting them some shooting time out here so they can get used to the hoops. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the second half tip-off right after this.
Don't let one bad decision turn into many. Finding an attorney that can represent you and knows the law and can help you when you're on the wrong side of the law is one of the most important decisions that you will ever make. I'm Shane Scanlon. If you find yourself in the criminal justice system, I will help you navigate the complexities of dealing with the legal system, and we will fight for your rights. Visit ShaneScanlonLaw.com and make the right call. 833-722-6566. Shane Scanlon Law.
Hi, this is Dr. Chad Walker, rheumatologist. I'm excited to be treating patients again from the Scranton and Wilkes-Barre area as part of Northeast Rehab. Whether you're dealing with arthritis, osteoporosis, or other joint issues, my team and I are here to help. At Northeast Rehab, we believe in a team-based approach to care, combining the latest treatments with compassionate service to get you the best results possible. Call us today at 570-348-1118 or visit nerehab.com to request an appointment online. Let's work together to get you feeling your best again.
Looking for a truck? We've got a lot to choose from. Denali's and Yukons, just to name a few. Our service is the best, and our folks are really nice. They'll help you find your dream vehicle and won't inflate the price. So buy a truck, buy a truck, buy a truck from me. Savings and selection, Showdown Buick GMC. We have trucks, we have trucks, we have a truck for you. Stop on in and take a look and make your dreams come true. Showdown Buick GMC. Experience, value, satisfaction.
Hi, my name is Bryson Martin. I'm a senior at Scranton Prep and a member of the boys basketball team. We want to wish the best of luck to all the teams competing in this year's Lynett tournament. At Scranton Prep, we take pride in combining strong academics with athletic excellence. To learn more about prep and how we grow as leaders both on and off the court, visit scrantonprep.org. Wishing everyone in the tournament good luck and happy holidays from us at Scranton Prep.
At the Greater Scranton YMCA, you'll find countless opportunities to get moving and experience the joy of better health. All it takes is one first step. For the entire month of December, the Greater Scranton YMCA is offering our community a 7-day free trial membership. Your free trial will grant you access to all the Y has to offer, including our wellness center, basketball courts, heated pools, group exercise classes, and more. Start your 7-day free trial today and discover why it's never been easier to find your why. Learn more about the Greater Scranton YMCA by visiting the Y online at greaterscrantonymca.org. The Y for a better us.
Honor your loved one with a fitting tribute at Edward J. Chomko Funeral Home. For over 115 years, our family has been providing professional services to families locally and nationally. We offer incomparable opportunities for families to create healing moments after the loss of a loved one. Our facility is ADA compliant, handicapped accessible, and offers ample lighted off-street parking. Together, we will create a personalized and memorable service. Contact us today at 570-342-3657 to discuss the possibilities.
For over 50 years, the Maddock Agency has been a trusted, family-owned business, providing auto, coverage possible for the best price. From where it all started in Factoryville to their current office on Abington Road at Clark Summit, they proudly serve all of Northeast PA, and they're here to protect what matters most to you. Call today for a quote at 570-586-3790. Where your family security is their top priority.
The 73rd Annual Lynett Tournament on Sports Radio WEJF, presented by Northeast Rehab.
Well, welcome back to the second half, 28-22, and the championship on the line. We'll have the presentation of the championship banner at the end of this contest, but right now it's the Classics leading by a score of 28-22.
Yeah, I think we're getting ready for a great second half here. Very good first half. One thing we didn't mention was, Jenna Hillbrand, a very strong half from her with 9 points and 3 rebounds.
She's been the driving force underneath, but you also out there is you saw Ashley Moore that's just had a great first half as well.
She did, yes.
The Classics. They'll inbound it. Dennebaum, right side, gets it over to Jenkins, drives the lane, takes the shot. Moore with the rebound and gets it to fall.
Right on cue, Terry.
Like I set it up. Ashlyn Moore puts it up, 30-22, 8-point lead. Here comes Jack Linsky. Jack Linsky gets it out front, gets it to Maggie O'Shea, misses the shot, goes out of bounds, and the Classics get it back.
Quick shots. I think we need to see Scranton get they might call it a tip there. Wow, okay. But regardless, I think we need to see Scranton getting some good half-court offenses here to get good quality shots and not so much one-on-one.
Allers will inbound it as she'll bring it in underneath their own basket. Gets it to O'Shea. O'Shea drives the baseline, turns around, feeds it back outside. Allers from a college three. Shot is up, no good. Rebound up by Jenkins and brought down on the left side. Brings it down far side of the court, right side of the court to Maggie, and she's going to bring it over to the left side. Now gets it out to Hillebrand. Hillebrand back over near side to Dennebaum. Dennebaum, baseline drive, back inside, gets it into the paint to Jenkins. Shots up, no good. Rebound going to be controlled by O'Shea down on the right side. Gets it to Maggie O'Shea. And now they'll slow it down as they bring it out front to Allers. 30-22, 6:57 left to play here in the third. Terry Dietz along with Kevin Clark. Left side to Jack Linsky. Jack Linsky with McGrath right in her face. Tries to move it over to the right side. They switch players here in a man-to-man, and now they're going to move it back over left side. Driving the lane is Hill. Gets the layup on the left side on a little left-hander.
Extremely quick, explosive first step, and a nice athletic bounce as well.
McGrath brings it right back down for the Classics to Dennebaum on the right. They get it to Hillebrand. Hillebrand back over to McGrath. Tries to drive the lane, kicks it back. Jenkins into the paint, takes the little one-hander. Shot's no good. Up for the rebound is Dennebaum, and she's going to draw the foul.
Foul on Jalen Allers.
So Allers will get it. It won't be a shooting foul, so they'll inbound it.
Yep, her third foul.
Classics inbounded to Moore. Moore to Jenkins on the right side. Jenkins back out front to McGrath. McGrath has a lane open, takes the shot up off the glass. Brought down onto the floor by Jack Linsky. Almost traveled with it as she went down to a three-point stand. Almost like she was getting ready to run a football play. Back over to the right side. Jack Linsky dribbles behind her back, takes a great move to the basket.
Extremely tough finish. She's one of the best one-on-one players in this area.
Went right, went left, and then put it up with the left hand. 30-26, only a 4-point advantage now for the Classics. McGrath hands it off to Hillebrand. Hillebrand to Jenkins. Jenkins to Moore. Moore back over to Jenkins. Thought about the three-pointer. Now she kips it away. Nice bounce pass underneath.
Recovery.
Gets it to McGrath. Knocked out. Good pass underneath, but you got to give credit to the Knights on that one. 30-26 now. 5:28 left to play here in the third quarter. Dennebaum gets the inbound, takes it right to the basket, and drains it on a short right-hander from the baseline.
Yeah, great fake handoff and really just drove that baseline, put herself in good position.
Back to a 6-point lead for the Classics. O'Shea brings it down court to the right side to Maddie O'Shea. Goes back out front, gets it to Allers. Allers, feed underneath. Shots up and no good. by O'Shea as Maggie shot no good, and the Classics bring it right back. Jenkins, right side to Moore. Moore back out front to Jenkins. Takes a shot from 3 and drains it.
That's a big shot there by Maya Jenkins.
She was way out by the Invista car in the parking lot on that one. Back over right side. O'Shea now with a three-pointer way up high. Arcs it up way up into the ceiling. Taken away by Moore. Down court quickly to Hillebrand. Hillebrand with a shot. Putback is going to be up by McGrath, and it's good for 2.
That's really where Prep can blow it open here.
37-26. Timeout taken by PJ Hughes. We'll take 1-2, and we'll be back with more in the score. 37-26 on Sports Radio WEJL.
When bad things happen.
Third annual Lynett Tournament. Presented by Riverfront Sports.
Well, welcome back. 37-26. Trying to get the all-tournament ballots in as quickly as we can because it's like we have to do it quick. They'll be waiting to see who it is. Trying to move inside, throws it away underneath, and it's going to go out of bounds. Nothing but purple jerseys underneath the basket. Miscommunication, I think.
Defensively, but they can't have too many more empty possessions here if they want to get this back in, and they got to really start holding Prep out of transition as well.
Prep brings it back down court to Hillebrand, back out front to Dennebaum. Inside feed from Jenkins, gets it into Hillebrand, going to be taken away on the shot by O'Shea, and she'll bring it right back. Dennebaum tries to knock it away. O'Shea's going to drain it as she goes coast to coast.
It's a good transition bucket, way to avoid the defender, and good finish by Maggie O'Shea.
Right side. Gets back to Dennebaum. Has to chase it down a little bit on the left side. Try to dribble behind her back. Pulls the ball well. Gets it underneath to a wide open Jenkins. Misses the shot on the baseline. That wanted to go, and it just went off the side, and they're going to take it back to Jack Linsky. Jack Linsky, down court, out front, guarded by Moore. Kicks it back. Ballers, shot off the left-hand side, going to be chased down on the far side. Gets it back into play, and it's going to hit the ground. That should have been a travel. Well, he's going to get a timeout before the travel was called. So P.J. Hughes calls the timeout. The score 37-28. We'll take a 60-second timeout as well, and we'll be back after this on Sports Radio WEJL.
This holiday season, PepsiCo in Pittston sends warm wishes to all their loyal customers and hardworking employees. To their employees, thank you for your dedication and support all year long. As you celebrate with family and friends, remember to make Pepsi part of your holiday traditions. Raise a glass to joy, togetherness, and the simple things that make the season special. From everyone at PepsiCo, we wish you a festive, sparkling holiday season and a happy, prosperous new year. Here's to sharing more moments together in 2025.
Hey, let's face it, we all spend the meetings these days, and they all seem to do the same thing and produce the same results, right? Well, if you really want to get your people excited about attending your next meeting, here's one word that will do it: Nina's. Nina's Bites in Dunmore and Clark Summit can turn your ordinary meetings into extraordinary meetings that make your people want to attend. Just tell them you're getting Nina's Bites and see how they react. Nina's, the original Northeast PA boneless bites and fresh dough pizza. Order online now for your next meeting at ninasbites.com.
The 73rd Annual Lynett Tournament on Sports Radio WEJF, presented by Northeast Rehab.
Well, welcome back. 3:09 left to play. 37-28. Inbound by Scranton goes to O'Shea. She'll have to chase it down near the backcourt as Maggie brings it back into action. Kicks it out to the left side to Smith, and she drains it for 3, and that gets you back a little bit closer. Now a 6-point lead for the Classics. McGrath down halfway through to Hillebrand. Hillebrand centers it out front. She's been all over the court, like many of the classics. Inside pass, they'll send it into the Monera. O'Shea left side to Allers. Thought about it. Foul line extended over in the three-point area. Gets it back out over to O'Shea, and now they'll go left side to Allers. Drives the baseline. Block is going to get credit and it's going to bounce.
Scranton getting a little bit of this momentum back themselves as they only sit at a 6-point. As Prep only sits at a 6-point lead. It was just 11 a minute ago.
Happens quickly with a couple of three-pointers as they were able to drop one and two quick field goals. Smith gets it back out front to Allers, and Allers will center it out. McGrath out front. Meets her near the half. 5-second violation called. Been a lot of them in this game.
Yeah, that's the third or fourth one.
Don't see them too often. I've seen them a lot today.
Yeah.
Dennebaum will inbound it right at about the half-court mark. She'll get it to Fenton. Backcourt, brings it across the timeline. Met out front by Jacklinski. To the left side, they go to McGrath. McGrath into the lane, has to pick it up off the court, gets it over somehow to Fenton, who drives the lane and draws the foul from Allers. So Fenton will go to the stripe and shoot two with a chance to take this back to an 8-point lead.
Prep gets so many opportunities offensively on back cuts like they just did right there with Ava Fenton. And then you saw that against Dunmore on Friday.
Fenton makes her first. She's an 80% foul shooter coming into tonight's contest. So that helps her average just a little bit. Takes it to a 38-31 score. 2 minutes left to play here in the third. 75% of the quarter played. And she makes it good in the second and gets it back to an 8-point lead. Cross court back now. Comes over from the far side from Hill to O'Shea. Maggie O'Shea will bring it down court. Right side. Drives to the lane. Knocks it off over to the left. And there's going to be a call. This one, I believe. Are they going to say Bella Denham? Well, they're going to call it a McGrath.
Yeah.
That might be McGrath's second or third. Let's wait and see.
That's
third.
Third, yep.
To the left side, Jacklinski with the basketball, carries it over to her right side, tucks it under, another foul.
That one on Mamera.
And now suddenly we're at 14 fouls here in the third with 1:43 left.
Fun, Chloe
My
Mamera,
question
that's
would have
her
been
first
Jacklinski
team
with
third.
the ball.
Chrissy
was,
Jacklinski to shoot two.
tucking the ball under. I thought she took an extra step myself. First shot is up, no good.
Checking it for the Lady Knights, Molly Gaffney.
Jacklinski from the foul line usually is a 92% shooter.
She's missed 3 of them already today.
Takes her time on this one. 39-31. This one doesn't fall either. She's gone 0 for 4. Hillebrand will bring it right back down across the half-court mark. She goes from right to left. Now brings it into the center, drives to the lane, through the foul, and was hoping it would have fallen, but it couldn't fall. So we've got a foul against O'Shea. That'll be her first of the ball game. The team's third here in the third. Immaterial as Jenna Hillebrand will go to the foul line, and she'll sink her first. Hillebrand shoots 50% normally. Out of the ball game will come Mamera. Allers will come back in. They'll bring Kasuba back in. Hillebrand from the foul line. Makes it count. 41-31, double-digit lead for the Classics. O'Shea will get the inbound pass left side. Brings it down the left lane. Looks inside, looking for some clearance. Can't get it. Feeds it over to the near side to Bell. Then gets it over to Allers. Allers steps into the play area and makes it O'Shea, who backs up top of the key extender. Looks right. Back out front to Allers. She'll do the same thing, looking inside, trying to find an open lane, nothing there. Feeds it over to O'Shea, then gets it back inside to Smith. Smith, far side. Foul's going to be called on Kashuba.
You see that Bob Avilli is sending multiple defenders to pick up Chrissy Jacklinski, 94 feet. Really just trying to disrupt her.
That'll be the first foul against Kasuba. O'Shea will bring it in from the far side. Goes to hand it off. Almost lost it. Hands it off finally on the right side. Gets it to Allers. Maddie O'Shea on the bench at the moment. Allers goes right, then left, then tries to drive it inside, loses it on her foot, puts it up for the basket, nothing there. He gets the rebound, and the Classics bring it back offensively. McGrath brings it back out front. Bob Baviglia is indicating play for one. They work it back out front. Denenbaum to McGrath on the left. Over to Kasuba. Back out front to Hillebrand, and then to Denenbaum again with 18 seconds left. And off to Fenton. Now Fenton, far side, cross the perimeter. Then brings it back out front. Denenbaum to Hillebrand with 8 seconds left. Turnaround jumper, shot is up, draws the foul. We'll take that, she says, as that's going to be the second foul on Maggie O'Shea as well.
Good patience playing for one there. Under 10, Coach Baviglia, you can hear him telling this team to go and
Jenna Hillebrand to the line. They're going to call that on Allers. That's her fourth.
Oh, wow. Jenna Hillebrand just getting into the lane anytime she wants tonight.
I didn't see that one coming, did you? I thought it was on O'Shea. Substitution coming in with Litz. She'll replace McGrath as she gets an extended break here before the quarter. In the meantime, Hillebrand made her first of two. And she goes perfect from the foul line tonight.
Yeah, shooting well from the foul line.
Back to a 12-point lead with 4 seconds left in the quarter. Allers pulls it up from three and just about made it at the buzzer. 43-31. We'll come back with the fourth and final quarter right after this. From the 73rd running of the Lynett Memorial Tournament from Lackawanna College right here on Sports Radio, WEJL.
Hi, this is Dr. Chad Walker, rheumatologist. I'm excited to be treating patients again from the Scranton and Wilkes-Barre area as part of Northeast Rehab. Whether you're dealing with arthritis, osteoporosis, or other joint issues, my team and I are here to help. At Northeast Rehab, we believe in a team-based approach to care, combining the latest treatments with compassionate service to get you the best results possible. Call us today at 570-348-1118 or visit nerehab.com to request an appointment online. Let's work together to get you feeling your best again.
Honor your loved one with a fitting tribute at Edward J. Chomko Funeral Home. For over 115 years, our family has been providing professional services to families locally and nationally. We offer incomparable opportunities for families to create healing moments at the loss of a loved one. The facility is ADA compliant, handicapped accessible, and offers ample lighted off-street parking. Together, we will create a personalized and memorable service. Contact us today at 570-342-3657 to discuss the possibilities.
You're listening to the 73rd Annual Lynett Tournament on Sports Radio WEJL, presented by Riverfront Sports.
Well, 8 minutes left as the crowd Student Union 43-31 in favor of the Classics. Lynett Memorial Tournament Championship on the line. O'Shea with the basketball. She'll take it over to the left side. Comes it back to Maddie O'Shea. Taken away from Denenbaum on the basket. Almost gets it, but she's going to draw the foul, and this one's going to go against Jaklinski. Boy, that almost fell for an and one.
A bit of a circus shot there. Yeah.
Foul on Madeline O'Shea. That's her third, team's first.
That will be O'Shea's fourth. So we got some foul trouble going on here for the Knights. Denenbaum makes it look easy. She's their number one foul shooter across the board. Bella Denenbaum shoots 92% normally.
Yeah.
And there it is again. Denenbaum has been, I think, outstanding in this tournament, especially in the play-in game.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt about it. Her consistency, it's every single night.
O'Shea looks to drive inside. She's going to pick up the foul. This one's going to be called on Litz, I believe, and it is. It'll be the first team foul here in the fourth. Litz, first foul of the ball game. Comes into Jaklinski, far side. They feed it over. They get it to Smith. Smith to O'Shea, back out front. They'll get it to Maggie O'Shea. And she'll come right side. Looks in, throws it over to the far side on the left. Puts it back into Jaklinski. Tries to dribble around to the right. Nowhere to go, pulls it right back outside. Looks for the shot from three, takes it to the basket. In her way is going to be one of the Classics, and that's going to be Kasuba. She's going to get called with the foul. That should be her second.
Yep, got hit on the arm again. That's I think, her 5th trip to the line just tonight. Again, she's so aggressive off the bounce, and it's really hard to stay in front of her.
A 92% foul shooter. She's struggled tonight. Drops that one.
Catherine Hill checking back in for the Lady Knights.
Gets it to a 45-32 score with 7:05 left. Prep bringing back McGrath and also Hillebrand. They'll be back to their original starting 5. So both starting lineups now into the ballgame, I believe, as we march it down, and they are. This is what you call coming down the stretch. Second one rims out on the left side, falls down, and it's going to be picked up by McGrath. She'll bring it down across the half-court mark, mid out front by Smith. Smith gets it to McGrath. McGrath, top of the key, drives to the right side, puts her back against the basket to Jenkins. Jenkins far side to Moore, baseline joint layup. Shot is up, no good. Rebound by Jacolinsky. Pulls it out, clears it with her elbow going up high.
You're down 13 here. Scranton can't wait too long to start working on good shots to get points.
She'll come all the way down, and Moore is going to get called with the foul.
Ball on Ashlyn Moore. That's her third.
Kashuber will come in to spell Moore. Jacolinsky to inbound it. She gets it into O'Shea. 6:35 left. O'Shea moves forward, then backs it up. With the glass right in her face, trying to get some help at the weight there. Finally, Hill comes out. O'Shea now is Maggie will look inside. Tries to find the lane. Has it open, misses the shot. Going to be taken away by Denenbaum. And she'll get the out to McGrath. McGrath quickly across the half-court line. Thought about it. Right back outside to Jenkins. Jenkins holds it against her left side, and now she's going to get it over right side. Back over to McGrath. McGrath into the paint, kicks it out to Denenbaum. Back over near side to Hillebrand. Again, top of the key. Inside the paint, drives to the lane, has it stripped away, and they're going to
extremely patient possession, ending up with a result that they're clearly not happy about, but they're just trying to run clock off this. I think we need to see a lot more pressure from them.
O'Shea will bring it right back down. At the conclusion of this, Paul Garrity will jump in here as we'll have the presenting of the products. Jacolinsky drives to the lane and gets it to an 11-point ball game. 5:15 left to play. Still anybody's round. Right side. Feeds it over to Jenkins. Jenkins back out front to Denenbaum. Denenbaum near side to McGrath as she came back over. Kasuba to Hillebrand. Almost had it stolen away. Hillebrand will hold on to it, backs it up, tries to set it up, gets it out to Kasuba. Kasuba left side. Jenkins shot from 3 is up, and she drains it. Oh, talk about a little bit of insurance coming in from our fine folks that give us insurance all the time. Back over to the left side. This one from 3. Shot is up. No good by Jacolinsky. Goes out of bounds, and Prep will get it back, leading by 14 with 4:27 left.
Great possession there. I think we're going to see that same type of offense with their 5-out motion, ball screen, hit, reverse, and it's continuous throughout. That they can get good opportunities out of it, but it also runs a lot of clock.
Here come the Classics with Fenton into the ball game. Gets it to Denenbaum. Denenbaum feeds it underneath to Jenkins. Little hook shot is up, no good. Denenbaum tries to pull down the rebound, but it's going to be around to Jenkins, and it's going to be taken down. Hillebrand knocks it clear at the other end of the court. Takes it out of play, but it'll stop what would have been an easy basket. 14-point lead. 4 minutes left to play here in the 4th and final quarter. They get it into O'Shea. Maggie O'Shea from the left side, foul line extended. Has it knocked away, going to be picked up. Down court, trying to feed it underneath, knocked away. It's going to stay down on the Classic side of the court.
The speed of some of these guards getting back in transition is really impressive.
Fenton will bring it around to the near side. She comes over. Inbound pass. Hillebrand shot from 3, spit back out. Rebound underneath by McGrath, spit back out again. This time it's going to be Dennebaum, knocks it away and on the deck. Will go Jacqueline. Over to Matty O'Shea. Then still there's been a lot of outstanding. The conclusion here. We'll go to a break. Paul will bring it back. Dennebaum gets it back out front to McGrath.
Three-point basket, Maya Jenkins.
The Matic Insurance 51-34. Here comes O'Shea. Back over to Matic.
Three-point basket, Madeline O'Shea.
37, 14-point lead, just under 3 minutes to play. Here comes McGrath, right-hand side to Jenkins. Jenkins left to Fenton. Fenton back out front to Jenkins. Inside feed to McGrath. The foul will be going to the foul line. They're going to call this one.
On the Lady Knight, Deanna Smith, that's her first.
On Smith,
second.
That'll be her.
Claire McGrath to the line to shoot 2.
Well, they're sneaking. I thought he said 1. They have 2 up there. There we go.
Yep.
And Smith gets her first
yeah.
foul. Claire McGrath misses the first shot. Into the ball game now for Scranton will come Gaffney. Out of the ball game goes Hill. McGrath at the foul line. Shot is up and good. Back down court, left side, Jacquelinski. Jacquelinski comes back over, near side, dribbling it inside. Prep now, still in that man-to-man. Smith drives
Deanna Smith.
Another good take. The Scranton Lady Knights there. Got to lock down, get some defense, hopefully get a couple stops here.
Back over to Moore. Right-hand side, brings it back up. Gets it to Hillebrand to Moore. Moore cross-court to Jenkins with 2 minutes left to play in the game. Jenkins, foul line extended left side. Looks inside, nowhere there. They're going to bring it back out. As McGrath will hand it off to Hillebrand. We're going to take some time at the free. Little dribbling exhibition going on by Jenkins. Comes back into the flurry and then comes back out. Now the foul. The Jacquelinski will come out and commit it in the open floor. Will be the 14th foul. Her first of the ball game. I thought she had one earlier.
Catherine Hill entering for the Knights.
Scoreboard to change. I guess not, though. 13-point lead for the Classics. Dennebaum, wide open pass. Looks for the layup. Hillebrand's there to help her out with the putback.
Jenna Hillebrand.
Always nice to use your teammate like that.
Cheryl's wide open coming in, too. O'Shea tries to drive it inside. Claire McGrath just blocks her way from coming in. They'll move it back over to Hill. Hill kicks it off right side. Gets it to O'Shea. Maggie's pass underneath the Hill. Oh, my gosh.
Catherine Hill.
You call that a baseline over the head reverse shot. 54-41. We'll have a timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Sometimes people make mistakes, and it doesn't mean they're bad people. In fact, bad things do happen to really good people. And when you find yourself in trouble with the law, that's where we come in. My name is Shane Scanlon, and I want to be the person that fights for you and can help you when you end up on the wrong side of the law. Choosing an attorney when you need one most is one of the most important decisions that you will ever have to make. Visit ShaneScanlonLaw.com or make the right call at 833-722-6566.
For over 50 years, the Maddock Agency has been a trusted, family-owned business, providing auto, home, and life insurance tailored to your needs. With a wide range of carriers, they ensure you get the best coverage possible for the best price. From where it all started in Factoryville to their current office on Ebbington Road and Clark Summit, they proudly serve all of what matters most to you. Call today for a quote at 570-586-3790. Lynett Agency, where your family's security is their top priority.
The 73rd Annual Lynett Tournament on Sports Radio WEJL, presented by Northeast Rehab.
1 minute and 17 seconds left here for the girls' championship. The Classics inbounded. They get it to McGrath to the left side to Jenkins. Jenkins back to McGrath. Back out front to Denenbaum. Scranton girls coming out, figuring out where they're going to foul here, and they finally get that, and that'll be their fourth team foul, so it'll be an inbound foul. It'll be Jaklinski's second.
The next one will put them on the line, shooting the rest of the row.
Inside pass goes to Hillebrand. Hillebrand back out front to Jenkins. Jenkins near half court, turns it around, hands it to Moore. Moore to the right side. They're not going to shoot here unless they absolutely have to.
They're going to have to come out here and foul.
They'll come out, and now we should see a foul, and there it is, and that one will be called against Bell, and that'll be the 15th foul, and to go to the foul line.
Following Riley Bell, that's her first, team fifth. Ashley Moore to the line for the Classics.
At the conclusion of this, we'll have the awarding of the plaques for the team championship, the banner, and the naming of the all-tournament team with those plaques. And we'll also
Madam
name
O'Shea,
the
Catherine Hill,
tournament
Holly Gaffney,
MVP on the girls' side. 55-41. It was a close first half. And then I would say that Scranton Prep just came out and owned the second half of this contest.
Yeah, I agree with that. They really came in. They did their best to shut down Jaklinski, picking her up full court, and they started knocking more shots down in the second half here, especially from the perimeter.
So with 43 seconds, we'll have a timeout, and the substitutions come in, so we can start to put some finality on this ball game as Scranton will bring it down court. 36 seconds left. They'll get it to the near side to Hill. Hill out front. They'll get to O'Shea. O'Shea kicks it over out front to Maggie O'Shea. Drives the lane, takes the shot, misses it. Classics will pull it back down. Coming down with the rebound will be Maud Haggerty. And with 15 seconds left, they'll bring it down court. Haggerty will be out front. Kicks it away. Starts to take it away from O'Shea. Commits it back. And brings it right side down court. So Romero, whose shot is up, no good. And that will be it, folks. 56.
Your final score, Scranton Prep Classics,
of
56.
the Classics.
Scranton Lady Knights, 41.
Looking for a truck? We've got a lot to choose from Donaldi's and Yukons, just to name a few. Our service is the best, and our folks are really nice. They'll help you find your dream vehicle. Buy a truck from me. Savings and selection, Jodan Buick. We have trucks, we have a truck for you. Stop on in and take a look and make your dreams come true. Jodan Buick GMC. Experience, value, satisfaction.
At the Greater Scranton YMCA, you'll find countless opportunities to get moving and experience the joy of better health. All it takes is one first step. For the entire month of December, the Scranton YMCA free trial membership. Your free trial will grant you access to all the Y has to offer, including our wellness center, basketball courts, heated pools, group exercise classes, and more. Start your 7-day free trial today and discover why you're defined worldwide. Learn more about the Greater Scranton YMCA online at scrantonymca.org. The Y.
Ashley Moore, I'm a senior at Scranton Prep and a member of the Classics basketball team. I like to take part in this year's Lion Tournament and want to wish all the teams competing the best of luck. At Scranton Prep, our Jesuit education helps us excel not only in athletics, but in the classroom and beyond. Find out more about what Prep has to offer at scrantonprep.org. Competing and happy holidays from everyone at Scranton Prep.
Eastern Roofing Systems, your one-stop to the top. Commercial and residential roofing.
Where service and quality starts at the top.
We always go above and beyond. Systems, your one-stop to the top. Online at 570ersi.com.
Licensing number 017000.
You're listening to the 73rd Annual Lynett Tournament on Sports Radio WEJL, presented by Riverfront Sports.
Back here at the Lackawanna College Student Union, Paul Garrity jumping in here for Terry Dietz, who will hands out some awards here for the Scranton Prep Classics for their tournament victory. They victory tonight over of last year's epic tournament final. So Kevin, I got here in the second half. It looked, and I know you obviously saw the whole game. For me, when I really got into the game, it looked like Scranton wore down a little bit. I thought they got gassed a little bit. I thought Scranton Prep wore Scranton down with their depth a little bit. Your take on that game?
With the game plan fully executed in the second half, like you said, really wore down Scranton along the way. Started making a lot more of the perimeter shots, which opened up the driving angles for them as well. Getting to the basket, converting. And then, Chris Jaklinski from Scranton was being pressured full court and, didn't get
all right, but just so you know,
the rhythm, I think, in that second half. I think they really honed in on her. But hats off to Scranton Prep. And
ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to award individual medals to the Scranton Prep Classics. They can come up to the scorer's table. Number 2, Ashlyn Moore. Number 4, Ava Finton. Number 10, Maya Jenkins. Number 11, Trinity Litz. Number 12, Claire McGrath. Number 15, Camille Linnedy. Number 20, Maeve Haggerty. Number 21, Shannon Bistricki. Number 22, Maggie Clark. Number 23, McKenna Toulin. Number 24, Jenna Hillebrand. Number 25, Corey Ortiz. Number 31, Eva Kasuba. Number 32, Chloe Mamera. Number 34, Annie McIntyre. Number 42, Alex Vucinovich. And number 44, Bella Dennebaum. And the championship banner awarded to Coach Bob Baviglia and the Scranton Prep Classics. And the girls' all-tournament team selections from Dunmore, Sophia Toludo. From Holy Cross, Ava Schmidt. From Scranton High School, Chrissy Jaklinski. From Scranton Prep, Maya Jenkins. And from Scranton Prep, Bella Dinnebaum. And your tournament most valuable player, Bella Dinnebaum.